is Rachel. I'm the director and founder of Hand2Paw, and I'm a University of Pennsylvania student. Hand2Paw is an organization in Philadelphia that brings together homeless teens and shelter animals for mutual benefit. We provide job training and therapeutic experiences for youth, and we provide much needed love and care to shelter animals. I knew about lots of programs that benefited animals and humans at the same time, such as Puppies Behind Bars, and I also knew that there's a huge problem with foster children in Philadelphia aging out of the system and not having the skills to transition into adult life. So as a frequent animal shelter volunteer, I devised a program that was that aims to bring together these parties for mutual benefit.
Seeing them work with the animals here at Paws shows a side of some kids that you never see before. I mean, first and foremost, just the volunteer sessions themselves have been very therapeutic. Just the option to come down here and get out of the building and play with the animals, and just that aspect, the socialization part. But the real skills, it's just obviously the cleaning, the responsibility, and basically the maintenance and care of the animals. And for the youth who want to do the internship and who've done it before on an unpaid basis, the responsibility factor of being on time, showing up, having a time card, and basically kind of real life work skills that they're going to need.
The youth are great. They're really responsive. They love learning it. A lot of them have had dogs or can't wait to have a dog or do have dogs. And they're like, oh, I can do this at home, or they are like, I did this before, but this works a lot better. A lot of them never learned how to train a dog. Even if they had them, they just did whatever they thought was the way to do it, and they see now how to do it and how easy it is and how fun it is, and they're great.
The animals start learning that not all people are bad. For like owners surrenders who come in here and they're suddenly in a loud shelter environment, they learn that not all people are going to betray them. So it's like they kind of learn that people are going to come in and they're going to get interacted with and they're going to get taken care of, and they can reform the trust that they lost upon being, surrendered into a shelter. I think it's important because from the animals' point of view, there's so many stray animals that aren't going to get the kind of time that they need to have. And it's great for the kids because, these kids don't really have a whole lot. So they come in here and they kind of learn unconditional love and all that kind of thing, and they get to come and play with animals and learn like life lessons in a way. So they kind of begin to learn everything that they may have missed out on during the first portion of their lives. It's kind of giving them like a second life, like a rebirth type of thing.
I've dealt with animals all my life. Like my mom at one point had 1 dog and 9 cats at one point. So I've just been around animals all my life. So I seem to get along better with them than any other kind of even people. I get along better than with animals. I would say being cooped up in a cage just most of the day, I would feel not so well about it. Not at all.
I'm from a shelter, and it makes me feel like I relate to them. So, I don't know, I just like giving back. It's a great way to give back. It gives kids the opportunity to work with animals that are abused and mistreated. This experience has made me want to volunteer with animals.
I like coming to the animal shelter because it's like getting to know different animals, seeing different animals that come into the shelter, handling them, and really being more hands-on with them. I think working with animals makes me relax. It's actually more comfortable working with animals than with people, because animals don't yell at you sometimes, but it's really relaxing. I see a lot of dogs aggressive, and dogs running on the streets, cats running on the streets, and coming here today, it shows that some dogs that I might see on the streets actually are really nice, because I really didn't like pit bulls a lot, but I just worked with a pit bull and it was really cool.
show. Yeah.
Hand2Paw is fantastic, and I have already seen the impact it can have on these youth and these animals, and I think that it has nationwide potential.